Hi everyone, this is Aman. Today we have Abhishek with us. Hi Abhishek.
Hi, Aman.
Yeah, could you please introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Abhishek Kumar. Currently, I am pursuing BTech in IT from Haldia Institute of Technology. Currently, I am in final year.
So, is it an on-campus drive or off-campus drive?
It is on-campus drive.
Okay. Do you remember the package, or is there any disclaimer that you don't want, that you don't have to share, or you can share the package?
Yeah, package is 6.89. First, they give internship. After that, they on their performance basis, they will give as a full time, and the package will be 6.89, in which six is base.
Yeah.
So monthly we get around 50,000. And this is a startup company, so I can work in a work from home. मतलब
Yeah.
in
Okay.
either in full time or either in internship, we have to work as a work from home.
Okay. Is your internship started yet, or is there time?
Yeah, it is started on 13th March.
Okay, that's great. So, can you tell us the entire recruitment process, like from start to end?
Yes, yes, I got a notification from our TNP cell, in which we have to appear in test. So first, the test duration is only 30 minutes, in which there is two sections. First section is for aptitude, and second section is for coding. In first section, we have 15 questions of aptitude, and we have to solve all those questions within 15 minutes. And another section is for coding section, in which we have given two questions, and we have to solve both those questions within 15 minutes.
Okay. Do you remember the pattern of the programming questions? Like were they on strings or data structures? On which area they are concentrating on?
First, there is first question is related to array, and
Okay.
just just little bit of manipulation between array and string. And
Okay.
another question is related to dynamic programming.
Okay. So how is the difficulty
And
of the
in
questions? Yeah.
difficulty of question is first question I try to solve because we have very less amount of time. In 10 minutes I have to
Yeah.
solve both those questions. So in first I approximately 7 minutes I completed my first question, in which only five tests passed
Okay.
out of seven. So after that I optimized that, and I will get 7 out of 7 tests passed. And after that I will try to solve another question, in which I get only three tests passed out of seven,
Okay.
because I solved that by using bottom-up approach. So
Okay.
that's why only three test case passes.
Okay. Then is it language dependent or language independent? Like you can use any programming language or you have to do particular language.
They already mentioned it in description that they hire for Java preferably, but in exam they will give other options to, like C++ or Python.
Okay. So what language you opted for? Have you coded in Java or Python or any other language?
I go for Java because
Okay.
previously I did coding in Java.
So how is the aptitude test? Was it difficult or the 15 questions that were given in the aptitude, were they difficult or like normal aptitude questions?
Just normal aptitude person, like moderate, easy
Okay.
to moderate, not difficult. Because we have
Then,
only 15
yeah,
minutes time,
yeah.
so it's easy to moderate.
Then what about the next round?
And after that, I get not notification from TNP cell that I have selected for interview, and I get the mail from Zemoso Technology. Their HR send me mail to join a meeting after 7 days,
Okay.
in which the first day schedule my interview in evening about 5 to 6, and their time is mentioned. So, and I appeared for interview.
Okay, that is technical interview, right?
Yes, technical interview, and some question
Yeah.
related to HR also.
Okay. Do you have
There is
another
only one
HR
round of
round or
interview.
both on the same round?
Both in same round, only one round of interview.
Okay. Then what are the technical questions that were asked? What are the areas they asked for you? I mean, what are the technical questions?
They mainly focused on operating system and DBMS and OOPS. Only three computer CS fundamentals. And after that, they asked some questions from SQL, and they asked some questions from data structure. First of all, when I introduced myself, in my introduction, I told about my project description also. And after that, they told us that yes, my project description is nice. And after that, they asked me some question related to OOPS, that four pillar of OOPS. And after that, they told me to do. I told about polymorphism, and after that, they told me to write a code in which I can demonstrate what is polymorphism. And
Okay.
after that, they jump in DBMS and they asked me question related to normalization. And after that, they told me to uh, solve what is first normal form, second normal form, and what is
Okay.
candidate key, primary key. And after that, they jump in SQL and they give me two questions of SQL.
Okay.
First question is simple. We have to just fetch in a single table. And second question is related to joins.
Okay.
And in which when I giving SQL at that time, every time I whatever I write on code, so I explain each and every terms related to that. And
Okay.
after that, they jump into data structure. So my he asked the first question to reverse a string,
Okay.
and reverse string is simple. It's a simple question. And after that, he asked me to give a test case in which there is a given string, in which some word in a bracket. I have to reverse only those words which is in bracket. And after solving this question, I they asked the third question. That question is related to dynamic programming.
Okay.
And first, in my in dynamic programming, I told him the approach of memoization, and after that, tabulation, and after that, he concludes the.
So, okay, you have written programs like you have to do live coding, right?
Yes, I have to do live coding of all those questions. In both, first we have to write a brute force approach. After that, they told me to optimize it in both
Okay.
last two questions of data structure.
So, what is the duration of this technical interview?
It's approx 55 minutes.
Okay. And are there any HR related questions that they asked you in this interview?
Yeah, they asked why you want to join a Zemoso. So I told that it is a startup company, so I have to improve my skills. That's why I want to join a startup company.
Okay. So, how do you rate it out of 5 in the difficulty level, this interview?
Difficulty level, difficulty level of interview. I can say that it's 4.2 or 4.3 around, because they also told us to optimize the code. And first they told why I am using any data structure. They asked me question that why you are using this structure, why you are not using other data structure. So I can say it's 4.2.
Okay. So, then is there any other round after this or just the offer letter?
And after that, they gave me offer letter and they onboarded on 9th March. So I have started. I'm doing internship right now in work from home mode.
Okay, I think you are good at coding and data structure. So how you prepared for them? Like what are the websites you visited or what are the platforms you used to learn these things? Share your experience or tips and tricks for the people.
Yes, for data structure, I go to solve questions on lead code, and I have solved more than 500 problems on lead code. And I
Okay.
also prepared gigs for gigs. And for interview experience, I saw a person who gives shared interview experience on your channel. And so lastly I saw that video, and because Zomato is a startup company, no, I don't get many information related that how what is they ask in interview. So on your channel, I got that video, and after that, I will try to prepare myself along that, and I will sit for interview.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing your experience with us.
Thank you, Amit.
Thank you.